was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now.
Call 800-476-6115. 800-476-6115. That's 800-476-6115.
For your big game party, you better pop in to Total Wine and More for a guaranteed win. We've got thousands of bottles down every aisle, and prices so low they're gonna make you smile. Ask our helpful guides for a recommendation to add some wine and beer to your beverage station. Discover something new and let the fun begin. Come on down to Total Wine and More for a guaranteed win.
Drink responsibly, B21.
This year's tax changes. Better not get caught snoozing. Miss one deduction, lose thousands. Not amusing.
Big tax changes can mean bigger refunds at Jackson Hewitt. And right now, get $100 just to try us.
Don't worry, tax filers. If money is tight, get $100 from Jackson Hewitt, so you'll sleep better at night.
Limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Details at jacksonhewitt.com.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. 800-771 is the phone. 1025 is the phone number. And 771-1025. If you want to jump in on the conversation, always love to have that. If you want to watch and then play along in the chat room, you can go to YouTube, put in 1025 The Bone. You can watch the show there. We do have Dizzy, as always, and JoJo filling in for Monica, who's doing some family stuff for yesterday, today, and I believe tomorrow as well. Tomorrow on the show, Ian Beckles will join us at around 11:40. I'll probably get in touch with Vinny Tickets live from San Francisco because I can only imagine what the hell's going on there as far as the Super Bowl tickets go and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I forgot that like this is his season time for that. Where he's busy. Does he do like all the big events like Super Bowl, then like March Madness? It's a madhouse and he's flying around and.
I know he always goes to the He always goes down to the Super Bowl. Usually he's on a plane home before kickoff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If he sells out, if he's holding on to like last minute, once in a blue moon he'll go to the game. I know he went down to Miami for the national championship game, and I do think he goes down for Final Four.
That's pretty cool.
As far as that, yeah, and he goes down. He just sets up. It's different now because all the tickets are digital.
Yeah, so you have to fly down and scalp them and stuff.
Right. So he used to have, he used to rent space and actually have a physical setup to hand people physical tickets. But now that all these tickets are digital, it's a different ballgame, I believe. I mean, I don't know. I've only been to one Super Bowl and that was back in the paper ticket days. I actually went to a show the other night, a comedian, and I had a regular old concert ticket.
Oh man,
in my hand. And I went I was with my buddy, my wife, and his wife, and I go, "Hey, Chris, remember these?" Because Chris is he's the one I told you about. He's the godfather of both my kids.
Yeah.
And he was my concert buddy, but he's having some hearing issues, so we don't really go to rock shows all that much anymore. And had a ticket in my hand, and I remember I used to collect all my ticket stubs. It was the best. Yeah, I had like a little memento. So a friend of mine wanted to start a business where you go online. I probably shouldn't even be saying this out loud, but if you didn't do it yet, screw it.
Yeah.
You can go like a website where you can go online and put all the information in for the show that you just went to, and it'll print you up a ticket.
Oh.
So you can, if you wanted a scrapbook or do that kind of thing.
That's pretty cool. I like that idea, man. I remember you used to have to go to the record store. And certain record stores would be the only place you can go get the ticket.
That's where the Ticketmaster was. I remember sleeping out at 16 or 17 years old to get Metallica tickets.
Oh, you actually stood in not even stood in line, camped out in a line for tickets?
Yeah, we stayed overnight.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. And for us, you guys have the amp. We have Jones Beach Amphitheater. They used to put the entire season online up for sale.
Yeah.
On one day. So you used to have to go there, get a bracelet, and then go back the next morning and get in line with, I believe it was cash, with like cash, maybe credit cards, but I remember cash, because we would set up as a radio station there. We'd have bagels and donuts and everybody for waiting online for concert tickets, because at that time it was always like a lot of rock shows.
Yeah.
Like a lot of our artists were always coming through there. So we used to just set up shop, throw some speakers up on the roof, and make a party out of it. It was fun, man. I'm not going to say I miss waiting online for tickets.
Yeah.
But I miss that. Like my kids will never have that.
Yes.
They're never going to have that whole have the actual ticket in your hand, or most of the same thing with music. I mean, I told you, I took my son to a record store one time. I thought he was going to crap himself. He didn't know, because it's so... When I bought music as a kid, so much of it was visual.
Yeah.
It was stuff that was on the album cover. Like, if you go back and look at Iron Maiden album covers, that's why I started listening to Iron Maiden. I'm like, what is that? I need to hear that. And it was just based on a photo on the cover. It could have been absolute garbage. It could have been Engelbert Humperdinck on the backside of this album cover, where there was like the devil controlling a devil kind of thing.
It was an experience, and now you don't get that at all. I remember, because, obviously they didn't have the YouTubes and the ways to promote all the albums the way they do now, where you could kind of hear every song on it. You used to have to go to the store and put the headphones on, and they would have the little sample and play the album and be like, oh.
In independent record stores, and I remember seeing the first Metallica album, turning it over, and it had a picture of the guys on the back, and I'm like, these guys are too ugly, and I put the album back.
They'll never make it.
I swear they had a face full of zits. It was bizarre, and I didn't listen to it. I didn't end up getting back into them until years later, like 2 albums later, and then I went back and started listening to it. Yeah, it was the best, man. Because now nobody, I'm the only idiot who buys records, but even now I just use iTunes. I buy it on iTunes, so I don't have the copies in my hands either.
And that's the thing too. Back then they would sell out. Now it's all streamed, so it's not like you're not going to get the album. Before, you said, you'd have to stand in line and wait and
right.
Yeah.
So, but even buying an album on iTunes, right, that counts as a record sale.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, it really cost them nothing to produce.
Exactly.
I mean, that's all profit, because I'm not getting the jewel case, I'm not getting the liner notes, I'm not getting the album art, I'm not getting any of that stuff anymore, which sucks. But I do want to, if I end up buying, my wife is giving me the full court press for a new house.
Oh, no.
And
here in Florida?
Yeah, for the remainder of the time that we're here. Like, I'm trying to talk her out of it, but it's like, I understand what she's saying. And it makes sense, because we both hate our house. But if I do that, there will be a room set up with, and I will start recollecting vinyl.
Really? Even if, this is, because it sounds like it's just a temporary place, a newer temporary place. You're going to set it all up just to take it down and go put it in a new one?
Yeah, because wherever we end up, and listen, it may or may not even happen, but wherever we end up, I want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely want to enjoy it, but I don't know. I'm trying to talk her out of it.
JoJo's here, by the way, just so you know.
Hi, JoJo.
Hi, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
It's okay.
I used to wait in line as well for tickets. It was the best. Yes, I loved it.
When you're with your friends, maybe you smoke a joint, you hang out, I was
a little too young for that, but yeah.
Were you?
Yeah. But it was fun. I think that was the best part of it.
Right? Because the whole thing is you're with your people, you're with your friends, you're with your community, for lack of a better phrase, Yeah,
it was more the experience than...
Especially for metal shows, because for me, for metal shows, it was like a couple hundred total dirtbags online, smoking cigarettes, smoking pot, doing it. I remember going to the first show I ever went to was Ozzy with Metallica as the opening act. It was the first show I ever went to. I went with the girl that was used to be my babysitter. She wasn't my babysitter at the time, obviously, but she was my babysitter. We went and along with my friend, and I remember getting there, and it was just mayhem. Like there was a car that had Ozzy as God spray painted across the side of it, and it was just driving around the parking lot. Right? Then I get like, you need hits? Who needs hits? You need hits? Hits? Who needs hits? You want hits? And I didn't know what they were talking about. It wasn't until years later I'm like, oh, they were selling acid at that Ozzy show, right? And then the lights went down, and you don't know what to. It's your first time. It's like the first time going to a baseball game, right? And you get in, and all of a sudden you just see this beautiful green, right? This beautiful.
Yeah.
It just look or a soccer game or a football game.
Yeah.
You don't know what to expect when it's your first time, right? You've seen it on TV, but when you go in, it's a different vibe. I remember going in, and then the lights went down, and Metallica came on, and the crosses, like the whole stage setup was for Master of Puppets, and people just started launching blockbusters and M80s through the air. People just throwing fireworks from the upper, like, and I'm not talking about firecrackers. I'm talking about major. I'm like, where am I? This is crazy. And I couldn't get enough of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want this. This is the rest of my life. I have no musical talent, so I can't do this, but I will be doing this here. Just within the first song, I knew that concerts would be a constant in my life.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
You had that moment.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. I'm like jaded now. I don't go as much. It's got to be on a Friday or a Saturday, maybe on a Thursday if I really want to see it. Like, I'm not going on a Monday or Tuesday night because it destroys me for the whole week.
Well, yeah, you're not young anymore.
No, I'm not young anymore.
Trust me, I'm in my late 30s and I'm already feeling certain ways when it comes to stuff like that. So I'm not hating. I get it. But
thank you for the old joke. It's nice to see you filling Monica's shoes nice. And
you're welcome. Yeah.
You want to keep that torch going.
Yeah.
That's good.
Also, the dope thing about those events and those lines is 90% of the time you're surrounded by people that are just like you in the sense, you know?
That's what I'm saying. It's your community. It's your people. Right.
I remember the last line I ever stayed in. It was for a video game release. It's one of those Grand Theft Auto games. And I remember going there and going, everyone's going to want weed. And back then it was in Canada. I was selling. I was like, I should just bring a bunch of weed and sell it in a line. Of
course you should.
Sold out in like 5 minutes, you know?
You want to laugh? I had a meeting a couple weeks ago with some guy. Now here we have the dispensaries, right?
Yeah.
And when they decided that they were going to legalize it for sale, the deal was that you had to have a marijuana arrest or someone in your family with a marijuana arrest to be granted a license to have the dispensary.
Oh, what?
Because they wanted to kind of use that as a make good. Hey, we're going to legalize this. You might have gone to jail for this, or you might have had, you know, it affect your life. You might have had a felony on your record because of this. So their whole thought process was like, this is our way to make good.
Yeah.
And you had to have. So I went to go meet with this guy. And I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, okay. So, you know, we're having a conversation. He's like a former chiropractor. Now he's got this, and this. I said, okay, I got to ask you. I'm like, who's got the weed arrest? He goes, I do. I go, what do you mean? He goes, I was 16 years old. My friend asked me if I wanted to go see Rush. And he said, yeah. He said, all right, I just got some weed to sell. We just got to sell some weed, and then we'll go to the show. He's like, fine. Goes to the show. They get pulled over on the way there. Cops find the weed. He gets arrested, right? Nothing crazy, but he does get arrested. Not a felony, none of that stuff, but he gets arrested. So he's got a marijuana charge on his record.
Yeah, possession charge and stuff.
They make the announcement that you have to have a marijuana arrest. He calls his attorney and says, and now this guy's in his 50s, my age, or a little older than me.
Yeah.
Calls his attorney and says, hey, do I qualify for this? And he's like, yeah, absolutely you do. He goes, get me one of those licenses. Yeah. And he got it. And he's got a business that's pulling in $5 million a month.
Oh, my God.
Not profit.
But still.
Not profit.
Yeah.
But they're grossing $5 million a month.
It's insane.
Selling weed.
Man.
All because his friend decided he had to sell weed at a Rush show.
Getting in on the ground floor of those things, too. It's funny because Keith Connors, does the name sound familiar? He used to work here. He was pretty big over here in radio and stuff. He told me a story about one time he'll never forget him and his friend. They missed the chance in investing in cell phone towers because it was way back when they were younger. They're like, this will never catch on. This will never do big. Maybe the armies will have it. and he kicks himself every day because the amount of money he would have got from that is insane.
I bet. So, this guy had said, we were going back and forth. What happened was I was coming back from a doctor's appointment. I was in stop-dead traffic, and I was literally stopped in front of this guy's dispensary. All right? I had never seen it before. And I'm looking in the parking lot. I'm like, this place is jacked. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday. Place is packed to where they got a guy guiding traffic with, like, when the planes start to go to the gate, you got a guy with one of those sticks.
Yeah.
And he's like, so this guy, they have a guy in the parking lot at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday, and he's guiding traffic in the parking lot of the dispensary. I'm like, yo. And it was packed. I came to work the next morning. I go, Raj, we're in the wrong business. He goes, what do you mean? I go, we got to get in the weed business. And I said that. I'm like, I was stopped in front of the dispensary. I was like, so the owner heard it, calls me, and he says, there's something interesting about having, a partner with a certain amount of celebrity. Let's meet. And I'm like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right? And it turns out that, he wanted to start an offshoot of this business, and he wanted it was like media related and all the other stuff. I'm like, I can't do that. And I don't want to do that. I was looking for some passive income. I'm like, okay, here's some money. Now make me a partner in your next location. That's what I thought we were talking about. And it ended up being this whole big thing. But when you talk about getting on the ground floor, it's like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But now that if they legalize the whole thing, I think these dispensaries are all going to start taking a beating anyway.
Yeah.
Because of the whole Schedule 3 thing. But, yeah, I would love to get it on the ground. So I just want passive income from when I'm, like, a little bit older.
Yeah.
Like you invested in something, and all of a sudden the money just kind of keeps coming in. You don't have to leave the house.
Yeah.
'Tis the dream.
I was going to be on the ground floor of that. I think I told you this with my family. But it was right with weed, with a grow op. But it was going to be in Canada.
Okay.
And the thing that ruined it for us was it was right we were getting in when COVID hit. And then they had all these different regulations. They didn't even know where they were going to go with it. So the money was tied up. And my dad's like, I'm not keeping, I don't know how long this is going to go. Because it was very early in COVID where we kind of knew nothing. He goes, for all we know, there'll be new norms. And then we'll have to pay X, like they'll ask us for more amount. We won't be able to do it. And then, they'll get other investors and stuff. He's like, I don't think this is a good investment anymore. We were wrong. We should have seen how long we could tie that money up, man, and make it work. Yeah.
Yeah. God, that would have been great. And our company was like, we're not even allowed to do endorsements for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so weird. It's completely legal in the state, and they're like, no.
Yeah, I guess they worry about it. I'm like, I'm going to my boss. I go, we have booze commercials out the ass. Why not weed? Like, where's the, like, we're not allowed to get involved in it.
That's so weird, because we do over here.
Well, no, nobody's doing endorsements for.
Yeah.
Jocks are?
Yes.
People on the air are doing endorsements for.
Yeah, like medical marijuana and Jungle Boys, I believe. There's a couple.
I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe you need to start talking to people in sales over here.
I'm doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
This is JP for Weeds R Us.
With Dizzy, featuring Dizzy.
I could do this all day. All right, it's JP with Dizzy, JoJo filling in with Monica, 102.5 The Bone. We will have your next shot at $1,000 coming up at 12 o'clock with the Bone bonus. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. It's the return of Mardi Gras at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. And The Bone is sending you. Now through March 1st, experience Big Easy entertainment, over 25 Cajun flavors, and thrilling coasters every Saturday and Sunday. It's Mardi Gras style entertainment for the whole family. Savor the flavors of the Bayou with over 25 mouth-watering menu items like shrimp and grits and iconic warm beignets that all pair perfectly with world-class roller coasters thrilling rides, and fun for the whole family. Listen for your chance to score Mardi Gras at Busch Gardens. More chances to win on theboneonline.com and the free 1025 The Bone app.
Tampa Bay, how confident are you in your home service company? If you hesitate, it's time to call Hawkins Service Company. For over 30 years, Hawkins has delivered trusted air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and pool equipment services, all backed by industry-leading service guarantees and thousands of 5-star reviews. New customers get 10% off any service when you mention The Bone. Book online at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins Service Company. One call handles it all.
The new year is a great time to kick those nasty habits. I know we all got them. You want to stop dipping, vaping, smoking, maybe staying away from the snacks when you shouldn't be snacking. Tza Energy can help. It is the pouch that you dip between your cheek and your gum. It's filled with vitamins, minerals, tea cut, herbs, caffeine, and tea leaves. This is a perfect substitute for whatever you're always reaching for when you need that little fix. I swear by Tza. I've been using it for years. There's a bangin' black cherry pouch in the upper deck almost every single day, and I love it for that focused, alert energy I can't find anywhere else. Developed by local doctor Brent Agan. You don't want to dip it? Throw it in some water. Boom. You got a delicious tea beverage just like that. Check out the website, tzaenergy.com. Use the code BONE20 for 20% off everything in the online store. And check out that store locator. Tza has blown up. They're in Walmarts all over the Tampa Bay area, as well as 7-Elevens, liquor depots as well. I love Tza Energy. Why spit when you can swallow?
Are you struggling with bad feet? Here at the Good Feet store, we hear a lot about foot pain, but we also hear about back, knee, and hip pain. I'd like you to hear what Kelsey, a kinesiologist, has to say about the Good Feet arch support system.
As an exercise specialist, I've seen all kinds of things that people try to put in their shoes to get out of pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that they support all 4 arches in the foot.
So did you know you had 4 arches in each foot? Most shoes and inserts only support 1. Maybe that's the reason all the remedies you've tried in the past just didn't work.
When the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy. You're going to feel better. Being able to move freely means everything to me, and good movement starts with the feet.
Stop by one of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com. Good Feet arch supports are HSA and FSA eligible. The only place to get the Good Feet solution is at the Good Feet store. Come in for a free test walk today.
It's the discount that counts and the payment that matters at Ken Ganley Kia. Right now, take a flat $4,000 dealer discount off a new 2025 Kia Soul, $5,000 off a K4, $6,000 off a Telluride, $15,000 off an EV6, $15,000 off. Drive a new Kia from $99 lease per month, 25 K4 LXS, 24 months, $36.25 due at signing. 10K miles per year, no security deposit required. $99 a month for a new Kia. But wait, there's more. Get up to $10,000 in finance savings when you buy a 2026 Kia with 0% for 5 full years, 0 down. At Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richie on US 19. Online at KenGanleyKia NewportRichie.com.
KMA rebates assigned to dealer 25 Sorrento 0% APR 1667 per 1,000 financed versus 8% APR plus tax tag title and doc fee unapproved. Credit through CAMAV expires 3/2/26.
Hi, I'm Patrick Thomas.
And I'm Heather Thomas. Just letting everyone know, when your lights start to flicker, Bolt gets to you quicker.
Ooh.
Yeah, I came up with that.
Well, it's true. In most cases, we offer same-day service.
Right. So, if your power goes out, just give Bolt a shout.
Another one.
Thank you.
Folks, if you even suspect you've got an electrical problem, you don't want to wait.
And if it's an emergency, we'll be on our way before you can hang up the phone.
Just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
You could win a new Corvette at the Florida Strawberry Festival from Stingray Chevrolet Plant City and Stingray Chevrolet Bartow. The 17th annual new vehicle raffle. This year, you could win a brand new 2026 Corvette Z06. Tickets still just $5. Every dollar benefits unity in the community. Enter at StingrayChevroletRaffle.com. Together, let's drive.
No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older. $5 per entry. Void where prohibited. Winner selected March 8th, 2026 at 5 p.m. EDT. All proceeds benefit Unity in the Community, Inc. See official rules for details.
You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Loner Ranger radio show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP, 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Are either one of you guys Olympics people? Like Winter Olympics?
I'm Olympics overall. I love watching them. Well, I like the Olympics. Yes, I'm an
Same.
Olympic person.
Yeah.
You watch it?
Yeah.
There's a documentary right now, and you're both too young for this, but
Nice.
That's sweet of you to say.
you are welcome. There's a documentary out called Miracle, The Boys of 80.
Oh, I'm in.
And it's about the U.S. Olympic hockey team in 1980, and they beat the Russians and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I've watched the movie Miracle on Ice. Like every time I get on a plane, it's on.
Great movie.
And I watch it every single. I absolutely love that movie. This documentary is awesome. It's got the players that are still alive. They're in it. They got the Herb Brooks, the kids. And it's just so well done. If you're into that kind of stuff, it's a highly recommend. It's about an hour and 40 minutes, but it was great.
Is it better than what's it called? Of Miracles and Men, the 30 for 30? Because it was.
I didn't see that one. Is that based on this?
Yeah, it's based on Miracle. Yeah.
I haven't seen the 30 for 30.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. It's funny because all of a sudden I get 30 for 30 like popping up. I use YouTube TV at home. So when I go on it now, for whatever, I guess I watched a couple of episodes of 30 for 30. Now it's constantly feeding me 30 for 30s. And I get soaked in. Yesterday I got into the Boston University point shaving because it had the whole mafia connection to it.
Yeah.
That was really good. But
Yeah.
this thing about the hockey team, it just brought it all right back. I remember being 8 years old watching this whole thing. I remember all of it.
That's the best part of the documentary, when it's from a moment that existed with you. That was a big, like, for instance, the 30 for 30, they had one on the XFL when it first tried to, leapfrog over the NFL and all this other thing. And I remember being a teenager watching the first games, watching the stuff of, like, the players, like, knowing, oh, he hate me, and then this and that. So it's pretty cool and then, like, learn the behind the scenes and the other stuff you never knew about. Yeah.
It's funny. I don't remember. So this was in 1980. And apparently the economy was a disaster. In order to get gas, it was like A days and B days. So it was like if you're the last number on your license plate was an even number, then you can go on this day. It was an odd number, you go the next day. Like it was like bad around here. But I was 8, so I don't know any of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I know the vibe when all of a sudden they were winning. And when they beat the Russia, I just remember everything. USA, USA, USA. Everything. It was all over the place.
Yeah.
Supermarkets. When my mother would take me to food shopping, supermarkets. It would be on the window fronts in paint all over. Like we have this big like main strip. Every business had USA painted in the windows. Love that.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that. So
Make America great again.
There you go. Look at you. Stirring the pot.
That's what I always say.
We don't get like that for the Olympics anymore.
Huh?
Like, we don't get like that, like for any teams in the Olympics.
Well,
anymore,
the time was right. We were still in the middle of the Cold War.
Yeah, the
it
Soviets
was us against the Russians. There was always that nuclear threat. And then Russia had, they were threatening to pull out of the Olympic Games because it was in the United States. They weren't going to play. And then they did. And then the week before the Olympics started, the U.S. team played the Russians in Madison Square Garden. They got smacked 10-3. Smacked.
Yeah.
So nobody thought they had a shot in hell of beating the Russians. And then everybody thinks that after they beat the Russians, that was the gold medal game, but it wasn't. They had to still go play Finland. And that was the beautiful part about this, about the documentary, because so they beat the Russians, they go past it, they celebrate, but then, Herb Brooks is like, we haven't won anything yet. Focus.
Yeah.
They go in, they're losing 2-1 at the end of the second period. And they're all pissed off, like, we're not losing to Finland. There's no way we're beating the Russians. We're not losing to Finland. And Herb Brooks goes to the Coach Patrick, and he goes, listen, I don't even know what to say to those guys. Just go in there and give them the talk. And he walks in and he's like, we're not losing to Finland, Coach. We're not losing to Finland. He's like, all right, cool. Herb Brooks is like, how'd it go? He's like, great. Great. They came out and put a whooping on Finland in the third period. And it was great to watch all that stuff. It's on Netflix, man. It's really, really cool.
The only 3 big sports teams I know from the Olympics is Miracle, the Dream Team, and then the Jamaican bobsled team. Those are like the only 3
Cool
big
Runnings?
teams. Yeah. It's that. I guess it's just movies. Again, learn too much from movies. That's where I get my education.
What do you with the Winter Olympics? What are you into?
Oh, for sure the bobsledding. I love the skating because it's amazing to see speed skating, both. It's amazing to see how fast they could just hit those corners. Yeah, right. And then how they could do the dancing. It's just the spins and that always amazes me. Yeah, but then my favorite to watch, and I told you why. It's kind of like why I would watch NASCAR. It's the luge.
You just want to see him flip over and die.
Oh, you said it. I just said I want to see what we all signed up for. A crash.
Isn't that what the billboards say now? We say what you think?
Yes.
Isn't that the whole thing on the billboards that are out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hockey's obviously a great one, especially.
You don't like any of the snowboard, the downhill skiing? Like, I like
that's my stuff.
Yeah, I like those.
Not really.
Yeah.
I like the one where they go into the air and they like do flips in the air far and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's
skis
cool.
or on snowboards?
Either or. But I don't like the racing where they're like just turning flags. That doesn't interest me.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you know, but Lindsey Vonn.
The best.
Right. Was she doing something for the Olympics when she got hurt, or was she just
they were
doing something stupid?
She wasn't doing anything stupid. It was the final World Cup tune-up before Cortina.
I'm like, why would she be skiing and doing anything that to risk hurting herself before the Olympics? But I didn't know.
So she has that fall, and then she gets airlifted to the hospital.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Then she has the injuries. And they're like, oh, is she going to race in Cortina? Is she going to race in the Olympics? And then there's that girl that got cut, that last cut.
Oh, my God. Waiting.
She's like, oh,
chomping at the bit.
oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. And then Lindsay does a press conference, and Lindsay's like, I'm racing. She's like, son of a bitch.
She's like, you can cut my leg off. I'll go.
You're 40 years off. You can't sit this one out. You can't give me my shot. You skank.
I mean, by the way, it's her ACL. It's not like it's a muscle pool or something. I mean, I know it's wild, but she's such a badass. I'm not surprised.
She is. I tell you, man, I watched a documentary on her too, and I will say in that documentary, she doesn't exactly come off as likable.
Right.
But you don't have to.
No.
When you have,
doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
Yeah.
And when you got that kind of eye of the tiger thing, and she just wants to go out and be the best, and if you're in her way, she'll just run you over. She's great, man.
That's why you can't get. But yeah, I didn't know if it was something like for the Olympics, like some sort of last whatever, or if she was just out like getting some reps in and then blew out her ACL and ruined her Olympic.
Remember when she was dating Tiger Woods?
Yes.
They were the it couple, weren't they?
He certainly has a type. Huh?
She definitely is. Just like you, she's got a type.
I said him, but yes, also her. Okay.
She's got, now she's with PK Subban.
Yes.
Right?
She looks good.
She looks fantastic.
Yeah, she looks good.
And I know that's not what we're supposed to talk about, but how do you not? Like, that's the package.
Who says you shouldn't talk
about female athletes, they want to be talked about for, right. That's what I say too. But, that's the perfect package. She's absolutely stunning, and she's the baddest bitch in the land when it comes to being on skis,
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited to watch. Starts tomorrow.
The opening ceremonies. The word was that, and I don't know if it's finished yet, the hockey arena might not be done.
What?
Well,
they had some building delays or whatever it was, and as of a couple of weeks ago, they said they will be able to play. They will be able to skate on the ice and be able to play, but they might not be able to have crowds.
So weird to me.
Because the arena, something was going on with the construction of the arena.
For the Olympics, as big as it is, they have a lot of hiccups whenever it comes up. We always hear something going. Remember like when the hotels that they were putting the athletes in, they're like, we're just sleeping on cardboard boxes basically and stuff.
Yeah,
it makes no sense to me.
That was either in Japan or China or something like that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Also, I remember when that came out, like that whole sleeping situation, we found out, I don't know if you remember this, the Olympic athletes hook up so much.
All the time.
All the time.
STDs all over the place.
Yes.
Don't they have like bowls of condoms just to make sure like everybody? Yeah.
The little sluts out there. I love it.
Good for them.
But who's wearing those things?
Yeah. Clearly none of them.
Like, you're an athlete. You're in great shape.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
This like Big D's wrestler hooks up as a sprinter, and then years later, Marshawn Lynch is born. like I get it.
Yeah. No, those stories are great.
I don't know. There was a breakout. I'm looking right now. Not that it matters because, it's women's hockey, so who cares? But Finland and Canada, they had a norovirus outbreak. So it quarantined 14 members of the Finnish women's hockey team. So they had to.
Now?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. I guess.
Poopies on ice?
I guess. It's not where you want to be when you have to go.
No, definitely not. Not in that whole outfit.
Nope.
How many of them crapped their pants? Like, how many of them were in the middle of practice like, oh, no.
Yeah.
And oof.
There was something I guess it makes sense that they would like start some of the events because how do you fit it all in? And
yeah, I think they usually start a little bit early. And I'll tell you what, don't sleep on women's hockey. It's not bad. It really isn't.
I agree.
And they're angry and they hit each other.
Yeah.
Like they go out and, they're not messing around. And a lot of them have big brothers that play in the NHL.
Oh, so they're tough.
So the names are familiar.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. No, I'm in, man.
Yeah.
I like the moguls. The guys, the ones that ski the bumps. And it's like, and then they hit a jump to like,
oh, yeah. It's like a video game.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, I used to be able to ski those, not like they do,
wow.
but I used to be able to do it, get down with some pace. My knees would literally explode on contact.
Oh, I mean, 100%. I can only pie. I can only coast with my skis.
Oh, really?
I get so nervous.
I've done it once, and I'll never ski again. The thing is so scary to me.
Yeah.
I was just bombing down the hill because I wasn't good at it, but you had to take that little beginner course, and as soon as you do that, they don't care. It's so scary to me. I was going so fast.
So
fast.
I'm like, pizza. So you had to put put the
French fries,
your
pizza.
skis together. Yeah. Pizza, French fries, pizza, French fries. French fries, pizza! And, just slow his ass down before he ended up wrapped around a pole.
I was just pizza the whole way. I used to get so nervous going downhill.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yes, because it goes so fast. Now, water skiing, I'm pretty decent at.
I suck at it.
But that I can just stay straight with my skis. I'm not going downhill and going to, crash into a tree.
Well, I highly recommend this Miracle of the Boys of 80.
Yeah, I want to check it out.
For those of you who are into it on the Netflix. We're about, 22 minutes away for your next shot at the Bone bonus. 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. When a child is hurting, everything stops. Families need hope and a place they can trust. February 19th and 20th, 102.5 The Bone goes 24 hours, commercial-free, raising funds for Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. Listen to parents, doctors, and caregivers share stories of courage, compassion, and life-saving care. Every dollar goes directly to the hospital, helping kids get the care they need. Donate now at theboneonline.com and be part of something that matters. We're all in for all children. From 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
A family office is a team built to handle the three biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call, the Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
No recycled routines. No tired excuses. New toys. New fantasies. New rules. Level up your solo game. Push the couples game. Or finally do the thing you obsessed over last year. Heads up. Valentine's Day is coming. You should too. Stock up now instead of panic buying gas station chocolate on February 14th. Start the year satisfied. End February undefeated. XTC and Planet X Adult. St. Pete, Sarasota, Bradenton, Tampa.
Whether it's day or night, hot flashes due to menopause can be unpredictable. That's why there's Veoza, a prescription treatment proven to reduce the number and severity of hot flashes day and night that can start working in as early as 1 week. Based on clinical studies measuring efficacy at 4 and 12 weeks, individual results may vary. Talk to your healthcare provider about what this may mean for you. For moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms or hot flashes and night sweats due to menopause, Veoza can cause serious side effects, including liver problems. Your doctor will do blood tests before and during treatment. Stop Veoza and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems, such as feeling more tired than usual, decreased appetite, nausea, vomiting, itching, yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Ask your doctor about Veoza. To learn more, call 1-866-239-1637 or go to Veoza.com. That's VEOZAH.com. Paid for by Stellus Pharma.
This ain't pop. This ain't pretty. This is Southern hospitality. The Black Crows, Whiskey Myers, blues-soaked guitars, outlaw swagger. Rock and roll the way it was meant to be. Loud, raw, and real. The Southern Hospitality Tour. The Black Crows, Whiskey Myers. May 31st, Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com.
Hi, I'm Michael from the Warren Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensate for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
The Drew Garabo Live featured cut of the day on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet. You could win a new Corvette from Stingray Chevrolet. Enter to win at StingrayChevroletRaffle.com. 102.5 The Bone. And now, back to JP.
JP 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Dizzy, JoJo filling in for Monica. 800-771-1025. Appreciate everybody on the Bone YouTube page watching the show and chiming in on the having conversations back and forth in the chat. That's pretty cool. Appreciate you very much. Hunter's been on hold on line one. What's going on, Hunter?
Hi. I just wanted to bring
Hey, I just wanted to bring up, you said don't sleep on women's hockey. I 100% agree. Did you check out that clip that's been going viral from the player Abby Murphy? She plays on the Minnesota Gopher team, and she's part of Team USA. She does the defense player nasty. She flips the puck up in the air. The player is going to go play the puck. Then she takes her stick and bounces it down between the girl's legs, gets it on the other side, passes it over her teammate, which puts it back of the net.
I saw it. Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah,
it was pretty stellar.
Yeah, the women's hockey has just gone up over the years, and she's prime example.
It sure has. There's also a woman, and thanks for the call, man. I appreciate you. There's a female hockey player. I think she's a goalie. Let me just make sure. She's a model, and she is ridiculous. There it is. Her women's hockey goalie model. What is her name? Michaela Demiter. Michaela Demiter. Dude, look her up. Demaiter.
I'm looking at her. I was waiting to type as soon as you said it. Oh, man.
Yo.
She got some Sydney Sweeney's up top. You know what I mean?
Dude, you would never know that is underneath all that gear.
She looks like a OnlyFans model.
You bet your ass she does.
It says ex hockey. Okay, yeah.
She's not playing anymore?
Yes, hockey goalie.
Yeah, no, she's
fine.
Holy moly.
Right?
I might have to give her a follow.
Chesticles.
Who's
Yes.
You switching teams nowadays?
No.
She's a switch hitter. She just.
Are you? You a little bit of a switch hitter?
Come on. I am not.
You can be honest with us.
Oh, you just play
But I can
motions.
appreciate.
I got you. Yeah, she's
How far
definitely,
can you appreciate?
Yeah.
That's what we want to know.
How much appreciation are we talking about? I gotta tell you guys this story out of Orlando. This couple, listen to this. This is crazy. I don't even know what the fix is. So there's this couple, and husband and wife. Her name is Tiffany, and his name is Steven. They were having trouble getting pregnant, right? So they turned to the Facility Center in Orlando. Facility Center of Orlando, it's called, right? And this guy, Dr. Milton McNichol, he's named in the lawsuit. This is from People Magazine. Both the center, the fertility center, and the doctor are named in the lawsuit. So these two having trouble getting pregnant. Together, the couple were able to produce and store 3 viable embryos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So they store the embryos. They, I guess, implanted one of them. One of them took. They're happy. Go through all the testing. Baby comes out. Black as the ace of spades.
Oh, yeah.
They're white. Both of them. Both of them. So the baby comes out. Now I'm sitting there going myself, okay, what's going on in that delivery room? Because they're just nurses and the OBGYN. Nobody knows what's been brewing inside this woman, right? She's just been carrying a baby to term. She used IVF. They used the embryo. The embryo took, brought it to, full gestation, and gave birth to a baby who looks nothing like them.
Yeah, not their baby.
Right?
Yep.
So now you got a doctor who doesn't know what was going on in there. He just knows that that's his patient, and, he's been with her the entire pregnancy. You got the nurses that are in the delivery room. They don't know what's going on. It's just another Tuesday in the delivery room. They're just delivering babies, right? This happens.
Oh, man, this is awesome.
What do you think is going on in that room? Now, my guess is only the two of them, the husband and the wife, know that it was IVF. So, and these two are both white as snow, right? And then
I would think that the doctors and the medical team know that it's an IVF pregnancy, because I would just think that would be part of her medical file.
Yeah, but you know what?
But you can't see color in the womb, so no,
Right,
you're not gonna know.
Right, you're not gonna know, because that baby's gonna come out, and they're going, ooh,
I'd be like, that's real funny. Where's my baby?
So, yeah. Yeah, so here's your baby. Here's your beautiful daughter. And so now, you got to do the testing. You got to do all 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 the testing it's like, what is their responsibility? So they have the baby, Shay. They love the baby. It says,
responsibility is to learn how to braid hair, bro.
Yeah. But
season your food now. The kid's going to say something.
So obviously, I don't think they had to do this, but it said genetic testing undertaken by the couple allegedly proved that the daughter Shay is not biologically related to either the mother or the father, which is quite obvious.
Yeah.
They said it's a beautiful, healthy baby girl whom we love more than words can express, but they also feel like they have a moral obligation to find her genetic parents.
Yes, you do.
How?
You go back to the doctor.
Go find the black couple with a white baby.
Well, that's
ours.
But you don't know because
they should have everything should be labeled and documented, and you would have to go back and see who was implanted at what time. Like,
right.
I mean, if it's a reputable place, I mean, you have to be so thorough and about that. I mean, clearly they weren't, but
there's some black couple out there, and their child's gonna have every opportunity in life. Now they're like, yes. We got a white baby. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's like the kids that Madonna adopted.
Yes, there's a good comedy movie written in here. We just haven't got to it yet.
Yeah, well, you know what? It says our joy over her birth is further complicated by the devastating reality that her genetic parents, whom we do not yet know, or possibly another family entirely, may have received the child that we conceived. Their embryo.
Right.
So,
I mean, maybe they didn't implant their embryo.
Right. So now, but
so they don't.
The thing. I don't know if you can now. So they had originally, like in the story, they had 3. Remember in the beginning, 3 embryos.
Right.
That they were able to produce. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Can they genetically test those 2 embryos that are left to make sure that they're theirs?
Oh. Good question.
Because what if the whole batch got screwed up?
Yeah.
Now where are their embryos? You're gonna go testing every single embryo you got at that period of time. That's still I mean, this is bananas. I can't even imagine the size of this lawsuit.
Oh yeah. So I guess I wasn't looking at it like that. Like I was looking at it like they just grabbed, like, for lack of I'm ignorant to it, but like they just grabbed the wrong turkey baster.
Yeah.
And used, you know what I mean?
Right, but
just
that's not the way this. That's not the way this.
But
is.
their embryo, like her package is still her. You know, these are her 3, but
it's like
they grabbed the wrong one. So the other 2 would still be theirs.
Maybe, or did their entire batch, all 3 of them, are not theirs? So they would have to test the other 2, I guess, and hope, and then. Listen, man, this is nuts.
You know in Home Alone 2 when Kevin's running and he runs into the lady and all the tickets go flying and they can't find his ticket? That's what I imagine happened here. Someone bumped into someone. Right. Everything went up. They go, just put them back.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Can you imagine?
What's the worst that could happen? They don't know what their kid's going to look like.
And you know what? If this baby wasn't black, right?
They would have got away
with
it.
Would they even ever know?
Yeah.
I mean, until, God forbid, some medical emergency happened and, oh, we need to match, and neither of you, surprise, are a match. It's not your kid. I mean, that would be devastating. I think you do try to find the parents and give them their baby. I mean, clearly they've gone through the same
but now you
fertility, journey and struggle that these. Yeah, I mean, you
carried a child to term.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine? Obviously, if you have a surrogacy agreement and you're carrying for another couple, right? And at the end, you're handing the baby off. Well, that's one thing. You can mentally prepare for it. But now this woman carried this baby to term, right? Now loves this baby because, it's a part of her legitimately, right?
Yeah,
and now the right thing to do is to give that child away to the rightful parents. And now, how did the rightful parents, they got robbed of carrying their child to term? Like, this is, I don't even know the amount of zeros that are going to be involved in this.
Oh, man, yeah.
And I don't know I don't know what's right. I mean,
I would just hope that, I think I would do it and at least try to find the parents, because I would hope somebody would do that for, that's my blood. That's my DNA. Like, I would want my baby.
they do feel like they have an obligation to try to find, the real parents.
And hopefully she's able to, be implanted again and carry and have a baby.
But I tell you what, I'm assuming they can do genetic testing on the embryos to make sure next time that they implant. But what if they don't have the right ones? It's crazy. The IVF Clinic's website, in a now deleted message, had said that they have, quote, are actively cooperating with an investigation to support one of our patients in determining the source of an error that resulted in the birth of a child who is not genetically related to them. And that's it. And they deleted that. The notice went on to state that, quote, multiple entities are involved in this process and that the clinic was, quote, working diligently to help identify when and where the error may have occurred. Can you imagine? So let's just say you run this clinic, right? And you're the head administrator, CEO, whatever you want to call it, right? You have nothing to do with pulling embryos, freezing embryos, doing all that stuff. You're just like, you run the operation. And you come into work, it's a Tuesday, you go in your office, and you hear, hey, Doc, boss, can we talk to you? And you drop this bomb on your boss?
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that boss is like, barely took the first couple of sips of his or her coffee, and got hit with this. Like, all right, get the lawyers on the phone. This is gonna be a doozy.
I just imagine like some teenager with headphones, like with a mail cart, just like walking around. Hey, Bobby, can you grab so and so family their embryos? And he just is like, yeah, dude, whatever.
It's Otto, the bus driver from the
season. Yeah.
My name is Otto, and I love to get blotto. I couldn't stop looking at I just couldn't. I couldn't stop reading this thing. I was just like, man, I don't even know I don't know what I would do. I don't know what my wife would do. I don't even know how you begin to process this.
Yeah, that's insane, man. But also, I'm like, man, that payday is going to be so good.
Yeah.
Also, I guess we hope we find our kid.
You're right.
That payday.
Right. Here's your baby.
Yeah. It was up to me. I hope if that happened to me, I'd get a little Asian baby.
Now, what happens if, so you're you're the real parents and you find out about it and they give you the choice. Would you rather the lawsuit money or the baby?
Oh, man. It's a real Sophie's choice right there.
Yo, how many zeros are we talking about? Like, I don't even know that baby. That baby don't even look like me.
Right.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
You're never in fear of me walking by you and having it swing at you. Does that make sense?
What situation are you in where dudes are swinging and hitting you with it?
A shower, coming out of the locker room.
No.
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
Hey, it's John Senning. Pre-game for the big game with me and 102.5 The Bone at the Big Game Barbecue at Wild Fork St. Pete this Saturday from noon to 2. Score your chance to win a Yeti cooler, a massive 75-inch TV, or a $150 Wild Fork gift card. Big eats, big prizes, and big game energy at Wild Fork St. Pete.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
I started using when I was 13. It was like, oh, well, they're medications. They can't be that dangerous. I didn't even realize that I needed help until like the day that I got arrested. I have been able to accomplish a lot in my recovery. I just want to be happy and I want to thrive in my life.
If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Recovery is possible.
contact Central Florida Behavioral Health Network at cfbhn.org. Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
New year, new me, fresh, clean car. And the only way to achieve it is Bubble Down Car Wash with locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, and Spring Hill. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time. You Bull Down.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin. And that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
This Valentine's, surprise her with the most personal, most romantic, most meaningful gift ever. Beautiful jewelry from International Diamond Center. And when you do, we'll make sure you have all the bases covered with roses, chocolates, and a gift card for a romantic dinner, all on us. At IDC, we've put together a special selection of ready-to-wear gifts, from classics like diamonds and pendants and diamond earrings to stunning new creations from top bridal designers. Italian gold jewelry, rare gemstone jewelry. These are gifts that she'll enjoy not just for a day or two, but for decades to come. Come let our experts help you find the perfect gift. Spend as little as $199 and we'll give you the roses, chocolates, and a gift card for dinner at Bascom's Chop House. Or if you prefer, you can finance your Valentine's gift with 0 interest for 36 months. This Valentine's, let the experts at International Diamond Center show you how to say I love you louder than ever with a gift that shows how much you care. International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Unapproved credit.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Thy ticket, Lady Jennifer of Coolidge.
Well, many thanks, good sir. Here'th my Discover card.
They accept Discover at Renaissance fairs?
Yeah, they do here. Discover's accepted at the places I love to shop. Getteth with the times.
With the times?
You're playing the lute. Yeah, and it sounds pretty good, right?
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go.
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP, Bone Billboard Radio. Time for us to give away some cash with the Bone bonus. Here we go.
Here we go, Bone fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is...
Spend. All right, S-P-E-N-D. Now, just go to the free 1025 The Bone app. Look for The Bone Bonus. Put in the word spend. You have until 12:30 for your shot to win that $1,000. But fret not. If you don't win this hour, you'll have another shot with sending at 2 o'clock and another shot with Drew at 5 o'clock. But again, the word is spend. Go to the 1025 The Bone app. Put in spend on the Bone Bonus, and you can win $1,000. Do it before 12:30. And if right around 12:30 you get a phone call from a number you don't recognize, I highly recommend you answer it, because if it's us and you don't answer it, you will not get your $1,000. Good luck to you guys. Either one of you, I'm a little bit behind on this thing. The Savannah Guthrie thing, is there anything new? I saw the brother showed up yesterday, so I guess they were doing press conferences and things like that. Is there anything I'm missing on this thing?
I'm obsessed with it. I know I probably shouldn't be at the expense of somebody else, but...
What are you? You're obsessed?
Yeah, it's weird and...
It's a crazy story.
Yes, and fascinating, and new things keep coming out, and then you jump on that conspiracy theory bandwagon.
What's the conspiracy?
Yeah, what's your current one?
So the one that I heard yesterday was that because Savannah has or is going to interview and talk to Jeffrey Epstein people, that this is a way, like a watch yourself, Savannah type of a, like, either don't do it or because you did it, this is what happened. So like,
Is that what's in the? Because wasn't there a tape? Well, like, wasn't there a ransom note or a ransom?
Supposedly.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that where that's coming from, or is this just people on the internet who were bored that came up with a good storyline and decided to just chuck it out there and see if they can get suckers to bite?
Yeah.
It's like fan fiction.
But it could be. It could be people just trying to shut her up and tell her, I don't know what you'd want with an 84. Take her sister or something. But, and then I heard, or her.
Yeah.
And then I heard that the person that called in to report her, like, she didn't show up for church.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently she hadn't gone to church since like COVID. She was worshiping online, which there's no way to know or to be able to tell that she didn't like log in. I get like for that person. I mean, I'm sure they can go back to her computer or whatever and see that she hasn't. But so that was another weird thing, that this person would call and say that she didn't go to church when she hasn't been. I don't know how she would go to church if she could barely walk 20 yards.
Right.
I don't know how she would take herself to church, but she hadn't been. She had just been watching online, I guess, but she, there'd be no way to know that. So whoever the person was that called in, who were they?
This one came in this morning at 8:40, and it says there's an Arizona news anchor who saw the possible Nancy Guthrie ransom note that was sent to her station, revealed that it came via email, and it was, quote, clear after a couple of sentences that it might not be a hoax. Quote, a lot of it is information that only somebody who was holding her for ransom would know. This is Mary Coleman. She's an anchor for CNN affiliate KOLD 13 out in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Quote, some very sensitive information and things that people who weren't there when she was taken captive wouldn't know. She will quote, it also included a dollar amount, a deadline, and again, other specifics that only Guthrie's abductor might know. So that definitely raised some red flags. This sounds exactly like what they were saying on TMZ yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Same kind of thing.
And
know what I find strange here? And
all of it?
Well, besides that, yeah. Trump threw himself in this thing and offered all the help, all the resources to help this woman to help Savannah Guthrie find her mother. Now, to me, it's a I don't know if I'm coming at this the wrong way, but to me, it's like a weird, like, why her and not the next person? What's going to happen when it's the next person who has somebody that's kidnapped? You know what I'm saying? Like, is the president again? It's Savannah Guthrie.
I mean, that's what a lot of people say. Why are we taking such an interest in her? And I mean, she's a public figure, so of course they're going to take an interest in her.
She's been in America's living rooms for however many freaking years.
Decades.
People, you know, she is a journalist, and usually Trump doesn't exactly ingratiate himself to mainstream media journalists, but he reached out to her and then offered up the full power of the White House to help find her mom. And I'm like, okay, that's good for now, but what's going to happen when the next one comes up?
Hopefully there isn't one, but yeah,
Are you going to do the same thing for somebody who's not famous?
Because so Savannah and her brother and her sister, who her brother just sat there, it was really weird. Like it didn't look like there was a tear. I mean, maybe he's just, in a state of whatever. But like the sister was like very monotone and whatever, but still crying. You could tell she had been upset and then Savannah spoke the most, her and her sister, but the brother never said a word. But it was just, I mean, it was a plea to try to humanize their mother. And then she's
84. You don't have to work too hard to humanize someone's mom,
and to ask them to return her because she needs her medicine, she's in a lot of pain, that helps her not suffer. And then said, like something along the lines of call us, like we want to talk to you and get her home safe. So like it was kind of, I don't necessarily know that any calls have been made. It didn't sound like that, just this note or whatever supposedly was sent. But no,
There's a new one that came out. It says Nancy Guthrie's 2 a.m. pacemaker ping could point to heart rate spiking struggle, lead cardiologist says.
Oh. That's not good.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I was talking to my mom this morning. I said, I think I just want you dead at this point. I don't want you suffering. I don't want you, you're 84 years old. Then what? You're going to live with this? You're gonna live with this trauma for however long you have left? Like, that's terrible. I don't want her to be frightened to close her eyes at 84 years old if we find her alive.
Right.
I mean, that's a horrible way to have to end your life, and I'd rather her not be in pain, sitting there being tortured or whatever else is happening.
Yeah, but then the family has to deal with that they lost their mother in a hostage kidnapping thing.
I mean,
that's hard. Now all of them have to live with that and be like...
No, but selfishly, yes, but also to spare your mother any further pain.
If it was up to me, I feel like I would want my mom back regardless of the pain she went through than her dying in the hands of some...
I know, but that's selfish for you.
Why?
Because what if she doesn't want to live through that? What if she just would rather die instead of being... Who knows how long this is going to go on for?
Most people, 90% of moms would want to be back to their family.
No, that's what I told my mom. I said, my kid is little. I would want to fight and come back to my kid. But my mom, if my mom's 85 years old, your kids are grown, your body is broken anyway. I'm like, you want to come back and live with that trauma?
I think my mom would want to see her family one last time, then die not being able to see them last time.
And then you got my father who took a half a bottle of sleeping pills to get out.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Came up short.
Oh.
He was bad at math.
Happy anniversary.
Well, I don't know if he was bad at math. That whole thing was crazy. It's
he
funny.
said happy anniversary.
What'd you say?
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's funny because of that, yesterday was the anniversary. I'm starting to think about everything that was going on in that last year. And when he took the pills, he took 13 Ambien, right? So he was ready to check out.
Yeah.
And I get the phone call. I was on the air doing the other show. And the guy that runs the rehab center that I was in, because he had just had knee surgery, that's why he was in there. And he hated the place. They were mistreating him and all the other stuff. I'm like, Dad, just let me get to Monday. And so this was on a Monday, and I was going to get him out of there that day. But he decided to. So they knew he had his sleeping pills. He's not supposed to have them, but the nurse knew he had them and said, let's pretend I didn't see that. Right?
Yeah.
So then Monday I get a phone call. I'm on the air, and they said, hey, this Mr. Parisi, this is so-and-so from, the rehab center. Is your dad usually difficult to wake up in the morning? I go, not any more difficult than anybody else. I go, did you check his drawer? They're like, for what? I'm like, is his Ambien still there? And they're like, his what? I go, yeah, he had a half a bottle of Ambien there. Your nurse knew. You could have heard a pin drop. You could have heard a pin drop because, you know.
Did you think he meant drawer, like his drawers?
Oh, I'm used to it. That's why I giggled a little when he said it.
Yeah.
What did I say?
No, you said drawer, but initially you say
With your accent.
Yeah, so then I thought, like, did you check his pants to see, like, if he pooped
you're like,
himself
"Did you
or
check his
something?
drawers?"
No, his drawer.
But also, you know, they don't know how to check a pulse to see.
Massachusetts.
They're just going to call you and ask if he's a heavy sleeper?
Well, he was alive. He wasn't. Obviously, they checked him, and I guess he had a faint pulse or whatever. I guess. Monica, sorry. Jojo, you know, I wasn't, you know, I was on the air doing my other show. I wasn't there for that part.
Yeah.
So I had to drop what I'm doing. I run over there, and now I'm pissed off because, you know, and then we couldn't find the bottle. And I'm saying to myself, somebody knew that. Somebody saw that bottle. You know, somebody absolutely saw that bottle and got rid of it. But I had to watch them give my father Narcan.
Oh.
And then they had to put him in a psych ward. That was a good time.
Oh, Jesus. Let the man just...
And then and he survived. He didn't die. That was during the summer. He didn't go for another, like, 6 months, something like that.
Well, no wonder he was the way he was on the way out. He was like, I'm over this. I don't want to live like this.
But I hadn't thought about this stuff since. But yesterday, everything kind of came flooding back.
You doing okay?
Yeah. I'm doing okay. It's just, he went off the rails at the end. Like, he got mean.
Of course.
He got mean. He was pitting my sister and I against each other, telling her I said things that I never said, telling me she said things she never said. And then we ended up not talking for 8 months. About 8 months. And then we finally had a conversation. I'm like, I never said that. She's like, I never said that. And I'm like, and both of us are trying to sit there and go, like, we're trying to figure him out. Like, why on your way out, why would you want your kids against each other? Like, what's the get?
I don't know that he was of sound mind.
But he kind of was. Like, he didn't have... Alzheimer's.
Well, no, but I'm just saying, I think that when your body and you're just, I think you don't think clearly. I think you're just in pain, you're mad, you're whatever. It's like you just say things. I don't know. Poor guy.
Like today, I remember, so he died last night. I would have been off a year ago today, like making plans for cremation and making phone calls and having to like do all that kind of running around. Now I have to figure out a way. I got to empty this apartment. Like all that stuff was, that last year was nuts.
Do you still have his ashes?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to put him in the bay, and I just, because I don't have a boat, and it's kind of a weird ask for people. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can we take the boat out for a little bit? I got to dump my father in the Great South Bay. It's kind of like a buzzkill for people, you know? It's a weird ask.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
I feel like if it was here and you were like, you asked Mark, he would do it in a second and not be weird at all.
Right. There was one time we were going out on the boat, on my cousin's boat, and we were going over to just kind of anchor up and hang out on the beach all day. And I was going to bring him with me. I was going to bring the ashes with me and say, hey, do me a favor, pull over for a second. But I didn't want to wreck a good day. And I told him about it. He's like, yeah, I'm glad you didn't. You know, because, you know, putting somebody's ashes in the water might put a damper on the rest of the afternoon.
I just got a good idea.
What is it?
You know how I told you way back, like, Mark took us out for Reggae Rise Up on the yacht, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now I feel like I'm going to reach out to be like, hey, man, I just had someone who passed. They want to be out at Reggae Rise Up on the boat, man. So you could just take me out and my friends, and we could
just get some old cigar ashes, cigarette ashes. Put them
oh my God!
Put them in a can.
Just every week, I have a new family member. Oh, goodbye, Uncle Lenny. And then next week, it's something else.
Ashes currently reside in a chock full of nuts coffee can.
Do you have to bring your own can? I don't why is it in that?
I think they give it in a bag.
Oh, okay.
That's what he wanted. He didn't want me spend. He despised.
They do though. They give it to you in a bag, right? And then you put it in whatever.
No, he actually. I'll tell you the story. He despised what it costs to die.
Yeah.
despised it. Like he was not. There was never going to be a wake, a funeral homes, caskets. That was never going to be the case. And he wrote specifically in his will, I want to be cremated and have my remains in a chock full of nuts coffee can. So when he died, I have a friend of mine that is in the business, in that, in the funeral business. And I called him up. I said, Donnie, he knew what happened. I just put like on Facebook, I'm like, bye dad or something like that. And immediately people knew. So Donnie sent me a text message. He's like, whatever you need, bro. And I called him in the morning and I said, he wants to be cremated and he's got to be in a chock full of nuts coffee can. So we started laughing. And he goes, dude, I just went to Costco last night and got the giant chock full of nuts coffee can.
Oh, my God.
I go, well, empty it out, put it in a bag, and put my father in it. And that's exactly what happened. He emptied out the coffee can, and now the whole thing didn't fit in the coffee can. So then I got a bag, and then Nicole made this this glass thing made with my father's ashes, kind of.
What's the skyline on that? Do you know?
The what?
The skyline that's on the chock full of nuts can.
I don't know.
Oh,
that's a good question.
I wonder if it just had any.
Did you look that up?
I'm looking. I was just trying to envision the can.
The can, yeah.
And there's a skyline on it, so I didn't know if it was like New York or something like from where these people.
I don't know.
So maybe if that was why he wanted that particular can.
He wouldn't let me buy an urn. None of that.
Yeah.
So he was supposed to go into the can, and then I was supposed to put him in the Great South Bay and put him in the bag.
Probably New York. It says New York roast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is it? Well, there you go.
All right.
But he refused. And he had his own can that was in his. We had gotten rid of it, though. We emptied out his whole place.
I feel like I would have really liked your dad.
You know what, JoJo? The thing with him was, for strangers, he'd always be on his best behavior.
Oh,
and he'd
first
flirt,
impressions, yeah.
and he'd be funny, and he'd be charming. And then when it was just us, man, there was just...
But isn't that, like, I feel like that's how my parents are all the time. They're so much nicer to everybody else.
Yeah, isn't that most people?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
You'd, like, take out on your closest people, so then you put your best face forward for others.
Everybody thought he was charming. The nurses, he flirted with all the nurses. I remember one time we went to... he was having a really good day. And I took him to this grocery store. It's an Italian grocery store, and I took him in there, and he had his little scooter, right? And he was smiling from ear to ear. He's like, John, look at this. This is how it's supposed. Like everything, this supermarket, this grocery store was immaculate, right? Everything was leveled, so there was not one thing like out of place. If someone took something, it was almost like the staff was immediately notified, and they pulled the next one forward, so everything was level.
To the lip.
Yeah. And he goes, John, look at this. This is the way it's supposed to be. Right? So now he's cruising around. He's like accidentally bumping into women and just to have a conversation. Start, I am so sorry. Oh, you look beautiful today. That kind of thing. I'm like, what is going on? Who is this guy? And where am I?
I love it.
Yeah, he was a peach.
Oh.
All right, speaking of dead people.
Oh, him?
Dead guy. Do dead guy in the envelope. Thank you for everybody listening, letting me ramble on about my father. I appreciate that. Today, I got a guy from the white guy, American guy, from the world of sports. And he is a champion in his sport. Diz.
Oh, yeah. Forgot to go first. Dang.
You get a buzzer today. I feel it.
Yeah. Did he win more than one championship?
Yes. He did win more than one championship.
I was worried for a second.
Did this white male win more than one championship in football?
No.
Oh, biscuit.
Nothing to do with football. All right? White American guy, from sports, not football. He was a champion in his sport. He's won multiple championships in his sport. Now, you got to figure out what the sport is and who the person is. To do that, you ask yes or no questions. 800-771-1025. You give us a call. You ask those yes or no questions. If you get a yes, you get to go again. If you get a no, we move on to the next phone call. Put all the clues together. Let's see what we got today. We got your choice of either the Black Crows at the Amp or Mardi Gras at Busch Gardens. All right, one more time, 800-771-1025. It's Dead Guy in the Envelope on 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
In a motorcycle accident, the details make all the difference.
Was the driver who hit you not paying attention?
Were there hazardous road conditions?
Were there eyewitnesses?
We don't depend on the accident report because it's not admissible in court. We conduct our own investigation.
And we know doctors who can testify to how the injuries will affect you for the rest of your life to try and get you the money that you'll need to take care of yourself. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. It's free window February at Renewal by Andersen of Tampa and Sarasota. Check out this deal. Buy 4 replacement windows and doors. Get the 5th free. Plus, no money down, no payments, 0% interest for 12 months. Expires February 28th at Renewal by Andersen of Florida. They're going to do a great job at beautifying your home. Superior products, exceptional service. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
Meet Zach. He's laid back, but means business about his business. Combine those, and you've got the proud owner of Florida's go-to place for cycling and community connection. That's why he banks with Mid-Florida, a local credit union who also cares just as much about the community as he does. And they gave him $300 when opening a new free business checking account, which means his financial worries have crashed and burned. Mid-Florida, your life, your money, your credit union. Insured by NCUA. 0.00% annual percentage yield. Terms and conditions apply and must be met within 6 months.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, it's JP for Prize Picks, the best, easiest, most fun way to play daily fantasy sports. And it's right in your pocket, right in your phone. All you got to do is download the Prize Picks app. And listen, we're just a couple of days away from the big game. It's almost here. There's no better way to cash in during America's biggest sporting event than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. And since the big game is right around the corner, that means it's your last chance to get into the football action before next season. So close out the season right with Prize Picks, getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. But Prize Picks is not just football. You want college hoops? It's there. You want pro hoops? It's there. You want soccer? It's there. You name it. All of it's right there on the Prize Picks app. All you have to do is download the Prize Picks app today. Use code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Are your investments in the right accounts? What's best, traditional or Roth? Are you receiving all available tax deductions? Are you paying as little in tax as you can? These are all questions you can't afford to get wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth, and in many cases, it's not what you make, but it's what you keep that makes the real difference. Trajan Wealth and Trajan Tax work closely together exclusively. No more guessing about whether you should do a Roth conversion, or if maxing out your 401k is really the best option. Our nationally recognized fiduciary advisors and CPA team work in tandem to make sure your tax strategy works with your investment strategy. We'll even do your tax preparation. One team, one strategy. Isn't it time for a second opinion? Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Insurance companies don't want you to hire an attorney so they can pay you pennies on the dollar for your injuries. But I don't cost you a dime unless I get you money. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get pushed around by the insurance companies. Just call Mo.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
It's Dead Guy in the Envelope. JP 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Your guy today, Dead Guy, white American guy. You know from sports, he's a champion in his sport. He's won multiple championships in his sport. What else we got? I forgot all about it.
She said, was it football? And you said no.
Not football. Right, it's not football. All right. 800-771-1025. Yes or no questions. We'll start with Janet on line 1. Go ahead, Janet.
Hi. Was he a boxer?
No. He was not a boxer. Al, line 2.
Was he a baseball player?
No, he was not. Let's go Carl on line 3.
Hey, guys. Was this guy outside of the big 4 of sports?
No. No.
Okay.
Mike, line 5.
I guess he wasn't a race car driver. It's outside the top 4, then.
He was not. Mike, line 7.
Hey, it's a great day without Monica. Was this guy a team owner?
No. Steve, line 1.
Hello there. Was this person in wrestling?
Not a wrestler.
Didn't you say it was in the top 4? Right?
It was,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
RD, line 6.
All right, he's gone.
He's gone. Omar, line 2.
Yes, good afternoon. I was wondering if he had a son that followed in the father's footsteps and played the same sport.
I don't think so, but I don't know for sure. Who are you thinking?
Oh, I was thinking Gordie Howe, actually.
No, it is not Gordie Howe. It is not Gordie Howe. Let's go with Paul on line 4.
What's going on, man? It's High-Low Paul. That was crazy Friday, man. Thank you very much. I had my nitro and everything. Did he play basketball?
He did not play basketball.
All right, so we locked down the sport at least.
Sean, line 1.
Yeah, I asked if he played basketball, but I guess I'm wrong on that one.
Correct.
So he was a hockey player.
What, you just had to say it to get it in there?
Yeah, you know.
Is that what just happened?
Trying to help them out. They seem lost. They seem like they need a help.
Captain Chaos swooping in to just make everybody happy.
Agent of Chaos. I don't know
Agent
if
of Chaos.
Yeah, if I'm ranked yet that high.
Captain Chaos was from the movie Cannonball Run. Watch it. You'll love
Captain
it.
Chaos?
Captain Chaos. And then he turned
Oh.
into Captain USA. It was Dom DeLuise. Ryan, line 2.
Yeah, I asked if he played basketball, but I guess I'm wrong on that one.
What was that? Ryan, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. Mitch on line 1.
Yeah, did he play for the Red Wings?
Did he play for the Red Wings? No. No, he did not play for the Red Wings.
Did he play for an Olympic team?
No.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. You know, it doesn't affect me unless it's to do with, what's it called, my streak. It's not my streak.
He did not play for the Olympic team. Where are we? Sean, line 4.
Yeah, was he injured playing his sport and it caused him to die because of it?
No. That would certainly shrink it down, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
How many hockey players died
That's a good question.
while playing? you ever see the video of the goalie that got his like a skate across his neck? Did you ever see that?
I don't think so.
That is disturbing.
Yeah, I've seen definitely some skates go into people, and like you forget just how incredibly sharp and easy they cut through things.
It was a total accident. This guy started, there was blood all over the ice.
And he survived?
He survived. Al, line 2.
Hey, did he play for the Islanders?
No. He did not play for the Islanders. Chris, line 3.
Hey, is he in the Hockey Hall of Fame?
He is.
All right. I'm just going to get off a guess here. Give me Gordie Howe.
Nope. It is not Gordie Howe. Greg, line 1.
Afternoon, guys. How are y'all?
Hey, man. What's up?
Hey, does this guy have a colorful nickname?
No. Steve, line 4.
Yes. Does this person hold a scoring record?
No. John, line 5.
He's there.
Go ahead, John. Wayne, line 2. You're right on, John.
Yes. Did he die in the last 5 years?
No. He did not die in the last 5 years.
You said pretty quickly that you knew he wasn't leading point scorer or whatever. He's a defense player? Oh, man, I'm bad on these ones. So just stick to the intro questions.
Jeff, line 3.
Yeah. Did he play for the Bruins?
He did not play for the Bruins. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a hint, and it's only a hint if you've been listening to the show for the last hour or so. We mentioned him earlier on in the show.
Oh.
Mike, line 1.
Yeah. Does he have a brother?
Does he have a brother?
Oh.
I don't know.
It's not who I think it is. You would have known. I was thinking Esposito.
No, it is not Phil Esposito. Which, by the way, did I ever send you that video of him in the jeans commercial, Diz? Did I send you that?
We posted it. I tagged you in it when we posted
You
it.
did? I missed it. Where am I?
2, 3, 4.
Patty, line 4.
Is he from Michigan?
Is he from Michigan? No, he is not. Cameron, line 3.
Did he die at 85?
No. He did not die at 85. John, line 2.
Hey, did he play for the Maple Leafs?
No, he did not. We mentioned him earlier in the show. Diz, you have any idea who I'm talking about now?
Yeah, I think so. I don't want to say too much. Does it have to do with? Never mind. Yes.
Yeah,
yes, I do remember.
Hold up. Give it another minute or two.
Okay.
Before I start losing my mind anyway. Peter on line 1. Peter, you go ahead. Line 1.
I'm here.
Go ahead,
Is it
man.
Brett Hull or Bobby Hull?
Can't just guess anyway. Even if you're right.
Right. And you're wrong.
Man. What
Good
are you
thing
new
Monica's
to the
not
show,
here.
dog? Come on.
All right. Listen. Get away from the playing part.
Yeah.
Get away from the playing part. Rich, line 3.
Is he? Did he play for the Montreal Canadiens?
No.
I have to
Get
start
away from the
helping
playing part. Did he play for the Montreal Canadiens?
There was something we talked about.
You asked before,
Yes.
Did he play for the U.S. Olympic team?
Yes.
And I said, no, he did not play for the U.S. Olympic team. But, ...
Yeah.
Michael, line 4.
Hey, was he a goalie?
No.
It's like no one wants to listen.
No. I mean, he played in college. And then he almost played on the Olympic team. And he got cut. Zez, line 7.
Yeah, was he killed while riding his bicycle?
No. Who you thinking?
Johnny Gaudreau.
No. But he was in a car accident.
Was he good at speeches?
Great at speeches.
Oh.
You already know who it is. Why are you even doing it? Why you gotta do it?
Well,
Why can't you just let these people take it and run?
Oh, I thought that was the. Oh,
I'm only playing with you. Put Philip line 2. Go ahead, Philip.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Did he coach?
Yes.
Was it Herb Brooks?
Herb Brooks is the dead guy in the envelope.
Woo!
Coach.
I'm glad I listened.
Miracle on Ice, the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team. Yes. He got cut. He was the last cut on the 1960 U.S. Olympic hockey team, which won they also won the gold. And then, obviously, all his championships. He was a huge, big time college hockey coach, won multiple national championships with, where was he? In 1974, he won the national championship, and then he won a bunch of, he got in 76, he won a national championship, 79, he won a national championship.
Minnesota.
A bunch of others, regular season championships. Congratulations. Your choice. Mardi Gras at Busch Gardens or tickets for the Black Crows?
Ooh, I think I might take the Black Crows tickets.
All right, man. You got a pair of tickets to see the Black Crows with Whiskey Myers May 31st at the Amp. Congratulations. Yes. Coach Herb Brooks is the dead guy in the envelope.
6 days after his 66th birthday, said he died in a car crash.
Correct. Yeah.
No drug or alcohol. He just fell asleep at the wheel.
Yep.
That's sad.
And that's it.
And they said if he had his seatbelt on, it's likely he would have survived.
That was I was surprised he never played pro. And then I was like, let me go back and look at that. I forgot everything this guy, he coached the Rangers, he coached the North Stars, he coached then he went to college, then he coached he coached the Devils, he was on the scout team for the Penguins, he coached the French Olympic team, he coached the Penguins again, he coached the Olympic team in 2002 again. This guy was the real deal, man.
Yeah. Some people just got that coaching thing in them. Like, they're a good player, but they just understand the game and how to bring out the best in people better.
It's the truth. It's the truth. He's a real deal. I highly recommend Miracle on Ice, and the documentary we spoke about earlier is Miracle, The Boys of 80. That one's on Netflix now. It's JP. That was Dead Guy in the Envelope and 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. The Bone Bonus is back and right when you need it. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Listen to The Bone for your chance to win $1,000 at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 p.m. every weekday. Been thinking about heading over to Turkey to get hair transplant surgery to look like Kurt Russell? We're in. It's the Bone Bonus, hooking you up with cash every single weekday. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
Hey, Mom. It's me. Oh, my gosh. You'll never believe what I just opened for Valentine's Day. A sapphire ring from Helzberg. Just like the one I lost years ago. Remember how excited I was when you gave it to me? I cannot believe you remembered that story. I guess you were right. I really found the one.
This Valentine's Day, create a moment that means something with up to 40% off gifts at Helzberg. Shop in store or at helzberg.com.
It's free window February at Renewal by Andersen of Tampa and Sarasota. Check out this deal. Buy 4 replacement windows and doors. Get the 5th free. Plus, no money down, no payments, 0% interest for 12 months. Expires February 28th at Renewal by Andersen of Florida. They're going to do a great job at beautifying your home. Superior products, exceptional service, Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
Turn up the temperature tonight at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. The hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, with more VIP rooms, more stages, and more champagne rooms than any other club. Experience it for yourself at the Gold Club, 6222 East Adamo Drive.
You could win a new Corvette at the Florida Strawberry Festival from Stingray Chevrolet Plant City and Stingray Chevrolet Bartow. The 17th annual new vehicle raffle. This year, you could win a brand new 2026 Corvette Z06. Tickets still just $5. Every dollar benefits unity in the community. Enter at StingrayChevroletRaffle.com. Together, let's drive.
No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older. $5 per entry. Void where prohibited. Winner selected March 8th, 2026 at 5 p.m. EDT. All proceeds benefit Unity in the Community, Inc. See official rules for details.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Mark your calendar now for Sunday, March 15th for Sharkapalooza's Second Amendment Festival and Range Day. Think Lollapalooza from the 90s, but with cans and giggle sticks. It's a try before you buy. Test fire guns and suppressors from your favorite firearm brands in the industry. Genesis Arms, Sons of Liberty, Staccato, Sig Sauer, Exigent Defense, Dead Air Silencers, and more. Tickets available now at SharkCoastTactical.com. Purchase your tickets and join us at Guncraft Range in Ruskin for our full-scale range day.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Tune in for Reinventing Retirement, where premier wealth managers and retirement specialists discuss the most important and crucial retirement topics for your benefit. Reinventing Retirement, Saturdays at 9 a.m. and Sundays at 9 a.m. and again at 11 a.m. Only on 102.5 The Bone.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis.
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. And now, back to JP.
JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. A little while longer, we'll hand it off to Senning. JoJo, is Everly...
She's not in here right now.
She's not in there?
No. She ran out. I don't know where she went.
Well, that scraps that one. Switch stories. Gotta love that.
Yeah. I think she just ran out to talk to someone about studio stuff.
Yeah, great timing. She literally had one segment left.
She's like, I'm over this. I answered the phone.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I did my job.
Yeah.
This is one that I find there's just so many weirdos running around. There's this guy out there. His name is Sherwin Shayegan.
Okay.
And he was in Cleveland last week. And this guy dialed 911. He told the cops that he was He's at a hotel, and he said he was having chest pains. So he called 911, and then the cops show up. So the cops show up, and they find this guy completely naked in bed, no chest pains.
Okay.
Right? He then told the officers about, he tells the cops, he goes, do you know who I am? And they're like, no, we don't know who you are. Like, now they're pissed off because they got called on a 911 call for no reason. He goes, you should look me up. You should Google me. Well, who are you? He goes, I'm the piggyback bandit.
The piggyback bandit?
He's the piggyback bandit, right? Turns out, this guy...
Psycho looking, too.
It turns out what he does is he goes to, like, high school sporting events, like to championship games.
Okay.
And then when the teams are celebrating, he jumps on a player's back for a piggyback ride.
What?
That's what he does. He brags to the officers that he is has his reputation as the piggyback bandit, showed the officers Google results corroborating his reputation as a middle-aged man who jumps on the backs of non-consenting high school athletes after sporting events.
I'm so confused. So this has been going on for over a decade. This guy's 44.
10 years, man.
Oh my God.
Now his mom says he is autistic.
Okay.
He is autistic, but that doesn't make this not funny.
No, it's hilarious.
I'm sorry. It says it goes back over a decade in towns throughout the United States. News articles have documented the Washington man's behavior in Iowa, New Jersey, North Dakota, Montana, and more. The piggyback bandit refused to tell police why he was in Ohio. Then they interviewed the mother. That's when she said that he was autistic. So he became obsessed with piggyback rides when he was the manager of his high school football team.
Okay.
Right? During Tuesday's encounter, the hotel employee asked police to get him to get him off the property because he was suspected of stealing snacks from the hotel. Right? And the cops are like, listen, we're not arresting him for stealing snacks. You don't have any video of him stealing snacks. We're not gonna do that. But now they say they consider this guy to be a threat to the community. They say, listen, get out of town. They didn't arrest him. They didn't lock him up. They didn't do anything. Get out of here. And he said, all right, I'll leave. He said he was going to leave town on a Wednesday flight. 2 days later, the piggyback bandit appeared again in the town just down the road.
Yes, because they had a championship game. Please tell me.
There was some sort of game going on, and my man jumped on and did the old piggyback thing.
I have so many questions, like Monica said. Like, how does he get the uniform? How does this work?
No, it's not about getting a uniform. Plenty of times when you see, like, a college game and they storm the field. So he's just like somebody, he kind of storms the field and he runs out and he just jumps on and gets a piggyback ride. Because you jump on somebody's back, they can't, like, in that moment, they're not even looking around. They're just carrying you, right? And he's just obsessed with the piggyback, and then he gets out of Dodge.
Okay, that makes more sense. Because it's like, how does this guy get away with it? Looking 34 to 44, getting a uniform. Okay, that makes so much more sense to me now.
Right.
That's so funny that this guy just shows up to games. It's funny that no one's caught on to this. Like, because he said it's done it so many times. No one's been like, you see the piggyback bandits in the crowd? I hope we win today.
So then he went to the next town over. They found him in a hotel, and the police officer arrived. They said the piggyback bandit told them that he was famous and asked if they wanted to get a picture with him. So this is in the second hotel with the second run-in of new cops in the next town. And he's like, yo, you guys want to get a photo? And they're like, no, hit the bricks. And again, he was not cited in that incident either. And they said he hasn't done anything illegal. However, his behavior has netted him criminal charges and trespass warnings throughout the United States, according to media reports. He was bragging, quote, he was bragging about how he has been banned from 20-some states.
Oh, man.
They walk among us, man.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
Jojo's back, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever. Good timing.
Yeah.
I had a whole thing planned for you.
I'm
not even there.
sorry. I had a doctor that
how
I
much
need
you
to
care
talk
about
to.
JP?
Did you have to make a poopies? Is that what it was?
No. Stupid insurance and doctors and stuff that I'm still dealing with.
You all right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm fine. I just hate the system, so.
It's terrible.
Suck balls.
I will not make any of those phone calls. That is my wife's job.
Yeah, well. I am my wife.
She's got the patience for it.
I don't have any patience, but I don't have any patience. That's the problem.
Yeah, I don't know.
So then I just go months because I'm like, I could call this person, you call it. Nope, this person can help you. Nope, this person can. So annoying.
No. And you're on hold, and they come up, we'll be right back, and they put you on hold, and then after, like, you're on hold for a long time, and then it gets disconnected, then I feel like I have the right to find you and take your last breath. Like, I feel like I've earned that right at that point in time.
And then I go through the whole thing and everything that I'm confused about and just want answers on. And then they're like, okay, hold on, I need to transfer you. And then I have to do it all again. I go, nope, not doing it. Read the notes. Yeah. Read the notes. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, JoJo, thank you so
I'm
much.
sorry. Yes, thank you for having me.
Well,
clearly you had a great time.
For filling in the last couple of days. We appreciate you. Tomorrow around 11:40, Mr. Ian Beckles will be on the show with us. We'll be talking some football stuff. He had an interesting take. I believe it was on his podcast about the Steve Tisch, the Giants owner, the one that's all wrapped up in the Epstein thing. I want to get his. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I want to talk to him about it tomorrow. And then hopefully we'll have Vinny tickets live from San Francisco, giving us the scoop on the Super Bowl and hell. I kind of feel like this ticket can't be crazy.
This what?
I don't think this ticket can be crazy. Listen, Super Bowl tickets are always going to be pricey.
Yeah.
But with this game, I just don't see people clamoring for this one.
Yeah, I would agree. Usually there's like huge superstars that are like, oh my God, the Super Bowl is the face-off of so-and-so. This one, not so much. But I think that's what's going to be interesting about it.
And we'll see. All right, that's it for us. Thank you again, JoJo. Thank you, Diz. John Senning is up next. I'll have another shot for you to win $1,000 coming up at 2 o'clock. We'll see you back tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The JP featured cut of the day. Listen right now on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorney.
Let the good times roll with the return of Mardi Gras at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Now through March 1st, guests can experience Big Easy entertainment, over 25 Cajun flavors, and thrilling coasters every Saturday and Sunday. Get jazzed up with Mardi Gras-style entertainment for the whole family as Busch Gardens brings the Big Easy to Tampa Bay.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah & Farah anytime.
Tampa.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Hush, little baby, yes, you can. Mama's gonna buy you a prepaid plan. And with that Florida prepaid plan, Mama's gonna send you to college land. And when you're free to pursue your dreams, Mama's gonna watch your future beam.
Save for their story with a prepaid 529 plan. Plans start at $29 a month. Open enrollment is now.
Facing an injury is tough, but choosing the right attorney shouldn't be. I'm Mo DeWitt, your Tampa injury attorney. With my zero-fee guarantee, you won't pay a single dime unless we get you money for your injuries. No hidden costs, no upfront fees, just dedicated, hardworking lawyers when you need them the most. Why wait? If you're injured on the go, visit justcallmo.com or give us a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. It's that easy.
It's free window February at Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota. Check out this deal. Buy 4 replacement windows and doors. Get the 5th free. Plus, no money down, no payments, 0% interest for 12 months. Expires February 28th at Renewal by Anderson of Florida. They're going to do a great job at beautifying your home. Superior products, exceptional service, Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
It's the discount that counts and the payment that matters at Ken Ganley Kia. Right now, take a flat $4,000 dealer discount off a new 2025 Kia Soul, $5,000 off a K4, $6,000 off a Telluride, $15,000 off an EV6, $15,000 off. Drive a new Kia from $99 lease per month, 25 K4 LXS, 24 months, $36.25 due at signing, 10K miles per year, no security deposit required. $99 a month for a new Kia. But wait, there's more. Get up to $10,000 in finance savings when you buy a 2026 Kia with 0% for 5 full years, 0 down. At Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richie on US 19. Online at KenGanleyKia NewportRichie.com.
KMA rebates assigned to dealer 25 Sorrento 0% APR 1667 per 1000 financed versus 8% APR plus tax tag title and doc fee unapproved. Credit through CAMAV expires 3/2/26.
This Valentine's, surprise her with the most personal, most romantic, most meaningful gift ever. Beautiful jewelry from International Diamond Center. And when you do, we'll make sure you have all the bases covered with roses, chocolate,